Hi, my name is Jennifer. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a review video of Swanna in Love by Jennifer Belle. This is my first 5-star read of 2025 and we are only in January. So Swanna in Love was published in 2024 in the UK by Dead Ink Books, who are an independent publisher based in Liverpool. This is a kind of coming of age story about Swanna, who is a 14-year-old girl. The book opens up when she is at summer camp, which is just finished. She's on the bus waiting to go home to stay with her father in New York. Her mother and father are separated. And one of the teachers tells her that they've been told that her mother's going to come and pick her up, and Swanna's really confused about this. She ends up getting off the bus and waiting like 5 hours. By the time her mother turns up, everyone else in camp has gone home, and her mother rocks up in this pickup truck with a man who Swanna has never met before, who turns out to be her mother's new boyfriend. So they end up having to go pick up Swanna's 8-year-old brother from his summer camp, pull him out early, and they end up going to this like sort of artists commune. Swanna really doesn't want to be here. She wants to be back home, back in New York. She doesn't like her mother's new boyfriend, and her and her brother end up having to like sleep in the truck in the yard. The book is told over quite a short space of time. It's sort of like a number of days or a week, and we follow how Swanna really like is struggling with the situation with her mother and her new boyfriend. The book is quite funny as well. So Swanna has she's very sort of quick-witted, and she is very funny. She's a great character, and we see her as a 14-year-old sort of on that cusp of thinking she is becoming an adult. You know, and she refers a lot to like the teen magazines and different things, and that's how she picks up her ideas about, I don't know, what relationships would be like and that sort of thing. But to the reader, we can very much see that actually, you know, she's still 14 years old, so she is still a child, and she, I think, feels caught between her mother and father. Her father like has a new girlfriend, and Swanna sort of feels like kind of forgotten about by him a little bit, and she, I guess, is kind of feeling a bit lost. And then she meets this man who is in his 30s and he's married, and she, from her perspective, from Swanna's perspective, sets out to seduce him. It's quite clear to the reader that's not really what's happening, and that clearly this man is massively taking advantage of Swanna, who is a child. It's described on the back of the book as kind of an inverse Lolita, and you know, exploring that from the girl's point of view, and I can obviously see the comparisons because it's a similar plot line, but quite a different book. But yeah, so this man, I mean, he's clearly an awful character, but it's the portrayal of Swanna as a 14-year-old girl who is sort of feeling like, I think she feels like she has more power and more control than she really does, and she ends up in obviously some dangerous situations. I thought it was incredibly well done. I thought Swanna as a character was completely believable, and despite there being humour within the book, it doesn't like make light of any of the serious stuff going on, and it honestly really moved me by the end. I absolutely fell in love with the character. I thought it was such a well written book, and I could happily have sat and read this in one go. I didn't, because sadly I had to go to work, I had to go to sleep, but I ate this up. I absolutely loved it. If you like sort of coming of age books from a teenage girl's perspective, I would highly recommend. Like, I do not give out 5 stars easily, and I just absolutely loved it. So yeah, that is my first 5-star of the year, and this is a library book, and I think I would quite like to acquire my own copy at some point, because that's how much I really loved it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye.